Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. So, continuing with our title update exploration and backtracking just a bit, today we are here to challenge the 8-star, 5-strength, tempered versions of the current title update monsters, to include Mizutsune, Lagiacrus, and Serendrios. We will start with Mizu, because I neglected to actually make a video for him at full power. And I don't have anything more to say on that, so we are going to get started right away.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a single for him at full strength, but I do have a double. So, double challenge it is. Like so. You can see they're both max power, and we're off. Okay, so as we are on our way here, I was actually pretty torn about doing anything more from Mizutsune because I have learned things about him that I'm very torn about how I feel about it, because on the one hand it's pretty horrifying, on the other hand it is a very cool way to implement the deviants. So it's like, I'm very torn, because on the one hand the implications are horrifying, on the other we get Soulseer in a really cool and clever way. The fucking Paragirl. Yeah, the Paragirls fucked that up. Nice. There we are. So, the thing with Mizutsune, that I'm sure is probably common knowledge by now, but bear with me, I'm going to talk about it anyway. You can actually go for the entire fight without seeing the devastating Soulseer mode, if you are much more coordinated than I am with literally any of my weapons, because he is a jumpy, spinny, flippy boy, and I don't always have the, say about whether I'm going to be able to do this, and in fact, as I've practiced, I have never once actually succeeded. So, the secret with Mizu is that if you can avoid breaking his head fins, then you can perform the entire hunt without seeing Soulseer mode. The problem is that, like I said, he is a very agile critter. He likes his flipping and spinning almost as much as I do. And his head fins have, give or take, about 6 HP total. So, avoiding his head consistently is incredibly hard. That being said, we are going to do our very best, because I don't like the implications that I have blinded this creature for life when I'm going to capture it and release it again. Like, that's pretty grim. Especially as a fan of Mizutsune. So you're going to see me being a little bit more cautious than I normally am about my angles, landing more often. See, I hit him there. It's not good. And only engaging into aerial if I have a good chance to do it without actually slapping the poor monster. It is a task that is definitely easier said than done, because like I said, he is very flippy, very spinny. Like, I've been practicing this, hoping that I would be able to show you how to avoid Soulseer mode for whatever your reasons are, but you can see that I'm failing at it, even when I'm trying pretty hard to succeed. And, because this is supposed to be a showcase, if I actually do well on this Mizu, I will, for the sake of the experiment, be less cautious on the second one, since, it's actually not bad for just my, lecture that there are two of them. And, lest it appear that I am avoiding the head because I'm scared, that is not the case. I am avoiding the head because, blinding this creature for life and then releasing it back into the wild is just a little grim. So, when I fight Mizutsune, I do tend to be as careful as I possibly can to avoid his head. Nice. Can't complain about that. Ooh, turf war. But not with our Mizutsune. That's a shame. And because I'm a big ol' softy, Mizu gets to bully me quite a bit too, because I am more inclined to let him hit me or fall if I'm not pretty confident in my shot. And you saw that temporary weak point in his mouth when he does the water bomb. Again, whatever your motives are for not wanting to hit this Mizutsune in the face, you need to ignore your instincts if you happen to be one of the people who's struggling with Mizu. Now I'm fully bubble-bladed. And like a moron, I didn't bring my Mizutsune stuff. But this is okay. Like I said, Mizu gets more chances against me than he probably should, because I do tend to baby him just a little bit. Because I do not wish to hurt the Mizutsune. And again, we are dismounting on his back, even though his head zone is it's really helpful to get his spin almost hit. Ah, there it goes. And you see, as soon as I broke the head fin, we have Soulseer 1. He actually does get stronger if you break his head twice. And so the fight gets more dangerous, for sure. Unfortunately for dear Mizutsune, he kind of suffers from the same thing that like right now suffers from, where he was a beta monster, so I have infinite practice against him. So he is not as scary as he could be, although definitely he is going to be more dangerous now. And you're going to see the fight immediately get much more difficult. And I will have to be more careful from now on, because he does have a lot of ways that he can kill you. That bad flip is super dangerous. You need to really, really watch for the telegraph on that. He's clever. That was a clever hit. I kind of feel like Capcom was looking at Koei Tecmo's homework a little bit from Wild Hearts. Previous safe zones are no longer safe in Gen 6. Which is both cool and quite frustrating, because I go to a specific area thinking that I'm going to be safe to heal up and get ready to re-engage, and immediately get blasted. Okay, with Dana. Are we going to turf war? Just give them space to do that, I suppose. I don't necessarily agree, but... Oh, there's the second head break. Okay, so he is at full power now. Because, silly me, I was trying to get this tempered wound, because he's gotta be close to gone. It's the infinite confidence that I'm actually in a safe spot. Although I have been treating him with extra kid gloves because, ow. I was trying to demonstrate the head mechanic while being true to myself and my general desire to not do that. Mizu, I don't really think that I was in range for that, but... Mizu being over here way too clever for his own good. In the best way, but, like, jeez, dude. And he's on.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Where are we close to? Because I need items. He's hanging an 8. That'll do.
The monster dropped something. Our destination's just a quick hop from here.
Okay, so this time we are going to fight just freely without the same concerns that I was trying to show you by way of mercy. So that you guys get a better idea of what it's like to fight Mizu at full power. And mind you, this is for educational purposes, but I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of doing this, but I do tend to oh, come on, Mizu. Oh, I'm like, I'm gonna show you guys the full power fight here. And before I even get to full power, Mizu's being a pain. Yeah. I tried to offset that. I was wrong. Okay, I really don't want to fight him in this little bitty fucking hall. But yeah, since we only have a hunt that has 2 full power Mizus, I figure the logical thing to do, because I tend to lean educational, is now to deliberately break his head. So that you can see what it is like to fight him at full power right from the off. Keeping in mind that he is absolutely going to punish me for this, because this is extremely counterintuitive to the way that I play. There we go. Okay, so pretty early into this fight, we have deliberately got ourselves a full power Mizutsune with all of his Soulseer shenanigans unlocked. And you will see how oppressive this fight actually can get if you are not wise to the trick of avoiding his head to avoid pain. Or avoiding his head because it's just mean to hurt him. That's also like a possibility. So now that we have broken the head both times, we are going to turn our focus, as usual, to the tail, which is usually my first target, but again, this is a display of the 8-5 Mizutsune, and the only way to do that properly, at least in my mind, is to deliberately set him to full power with the head breaks. You know, as we were given 2 of them, you can see how I normally do it, trying my level best to avoid his head, and failing miserably, because his head has like 6 health, but... you, Manege. I like it when you're on the ball. And there is a little bit of focus going on here, because while Mizu does not scare me in the same way that our new boys scare me, I have respect for him. And I have been very rude to him. Like, just the poorest form imaginable to, deliberately go for the head. And so, because I am being an absolute pain and hurting him in ways that I normally don't, I do expect him to punish me, and he's within his rights to. Mizutsune is really committed to being a pain here. Wow, that's nice. He's done. I should stop slapping him. He's not just moving to a new area, he's fully done. Thank you for nothing, Maneki. You needed to tell me he was ready for capture. But we're good. I noticed on my own. So we shall follow him to wherever he sleeps and wrap this up. So you can see that if you know Mizutsune, that was so mean and so risky. I've never seen that before. I should not have hit that. Instinct took over. Jeez, I would have been so upset if I killed him. What a sloppy thing to do. And so there you have it. 8-5 Mizutsune, done both the cautious way, if you wish to avoid Soulseer mode for whatever motive, and deliberately breaking his head so that we can give you guys a proper showcase of Mizutsune. So there you have it, lords and ladies. 8-5 Mizutsune done both ways, and I hope that you are excited for me to challenge the new boys that I have significantly less experience against. Which will next time we'll be challenging 8-5 Lagiacrus, after that 8-5 Sorrentinos. Wish me luck, and thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.